Yeah, so the big story is 2 British sisters shot dead in the West Bank. This happened today. We've just found out since that there was another terrorist attack in Tel Aviv. At least one person also killed. This is on the back of escalating violence. And the Telegraph nearly gets it right. They're talking about how Israel retaliated to Gaza because Hamas launched some missiles from... and if anybody launches missiles at the UK, I'm sure the UK would respond. And then that comes on the back. But what it says here, the rocket barrage followed 2 nights of Israeli police raids at the mosque in Jerusalem.
Al-Aqsa Mosque.
That caused anger in the region. What they then don't say is continuing it just a little bit further, is the reason why the Israeli police had to raid those mosques is because they had been taken over by terrorists who were lighting fireworks in the mosque, throwing rocks, had actually also kidnapped a bunch of other Palestinians, peaceful Palestinians. And so the Israelis had to go in, which this always happens this time of year, during Jewish holidays. It's Pesach.
But it did look like terrible optics for the Israeli military to go in and be beating people with the butts of rifles and things like that.
But if this had happened in St. Paul's, and a bunch of people had gone in there, setting off fireworks, throwing rocks, kidnapping people. You're telling me our police aren't going to go in?
Well, I might go to church if they did that.
Well, but the point is that they never actually go to... This is exactly what the Palestinian terrorists wanted. Now they've got it. Now the violence gets escalated. More people are dying. By the way, in Palestinian territories tonight, they're going to be handing out sweets to children celebrating the death of these 2 young British girls. And that's what they do. And then they go on about, yes, there are people who die in this unfortunate thing, but the Israelis don't go out and actually attack deliberately civilians.
Yeah.
They attack terrorists. They go after terrorists who are planning plots and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is the big difference between the 2 groups of people, yet you're never going to see that really represented, certainly online. It's incredibly frustrating, and long life to the family. And
maybe we should provide Jeremy Corbyn's take on it as balance for Ofcom.
What do I have to give the pro-Palestine bit?
No, you don't. I thought you might be able to. You're a smart guy. You might be able to resolve the issue in 10 seconds.
Well, no, I try and stay out of Israel, especially with Josh here. It's one of those issues I stay out of. It's like Ireland. I'm just like, good luck, guys. Aren't we going to do the SNP one?
It's a bit more cheerful.
Yeah.
The implosion of the Scottish government. This is what I like to see.
Yeah. Do you want to do it?
No. You go.
Well, it's about the SNP auditors have quit in the wake of the scandal. Basically, their accountants have quit. You know, it's dodgy when your accountant looks at it and goes, "Nah, I'm just walking away." It's purely satirical. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on this ongoing case, but that was all pure satire. But basically, their accountants looked at it and committed a sort of Japanese ritual samurai suicide.
But this can't be the first time we've seen the SNP's accounts. They've been the auditors for a while now, and
maybe now. More things around there. Maybe things were digging up, dug up in a garden. We don't know.
Maybe they were told.
Yeah, it's a satire, questioning satire.
Well, maybe
what's happened?
Maybe they were told you won't get into any trouble. We run this country, so you can fiddle these books all you like. And now they're realising actually, damn, the SNP have gone.
Maybe, but supposedly this is a very unusual act for them for a company to quit like that.
Yeah.
It's also going to be very difficult for them to find replacements, and the SNP have to file their accounts in July, I think.
Yeah.
So this really does leave the SNP up some creek of some kind.
Well, and they don't have a paddle, which is it's going to be very.
They've got 2 shovels in a garden.
I don't know what they
do. They? I don't know what that's the other question.
Yeah.
Do they have shovels? Yeah.
They did have shovels. They were looking for the ghost of Scottish independence.